Hello and welcome to this Rare as a Green Dog special production for Reform Radio and a Jaeger Reform partnership. We offer this as a nourishing balm in a ballast in these uncharted waters we find ourselves, a creative sanctuary to keep us afloat. So settle in. There'll be the magic of music, the power of sound, the wonder of words, and then the veritable deliciousness of visual stimuli too. I'm going to do a 20-minute set to start with. So we've got piano and Ableton Push and voice. And then I'm going to have some visual effects courtesy of Izzy Bolt. Then we'll be passing on to Michelle Green, who's got a poem for you with visuals by Andrea Pazos. And then a live set, recorded improvisation by Shunya, finishing off with a video by Hayley Suviste and Freya Wysocki. And finally, a triumphant, lovely poem by Michelle Green with binaural sound by yours truly. So if you don't know, binaural sound is like a 360 headphone immersive listening experience, really. And best enjoyed in headphones. So without further ado, I, Caro C, will start off the proceedings with some love from the mountains. Mammoth Mountain. I am Mammoth Mountain, my ravishing ravines sculpted by glacial tears, ice caps pinpointed, the oceans can breathe, the skies it clears. I am Mammoth, Black Mountain, my treasured trees nestle beneath my skin, the leaves fill their veins, the fruits plump and sweet, needles to say my juices are the sheen. I love you because I love me. I can love you as I learn to love me. I can merely learn to love me. Breathe with me, come with me, smile with me, sleep deep on me, and we can sleep for years. Glean all you need from my marvelous minerals, your burden seed, insignificant to bear, is greed, not merely a hunger, a need, unable to feed. Go ahead, snatch a rock for your pocket, rocket your pocket, harbor me in your palm, for I'm always in you, I can always be in you, you shall never die my balm. Feed from me, bask in me, bathe in me, rest on me, been needing this for years. Breathe with me, come with me, and smile with me, sleep deep on me, and we can sleep for years. ready, steady, you don't have to go. Ready, steady, glow. Mammoth Mountain of glow. Mammoth Mountain of So that was the sort of spoken word piano stripped down version of Mammoth Mountain, which you can also find at Bandcamp and Spotify and all this. And I've released it on 2 albums actually. One with a live version with violinist Kate Moran, and the original one was with a most delicious strings arrangement by Steve Boyce Buckley and also mezzo-soprano Jenny Kosmowski, so it's varying degrees of epicness with that one. Next one is a non-romantic love song called Little Song. It's going to come out in my forthcoming album, hopefully out in the autumn, COVID-19 allowing, called Electric Mountain, and it's supported by Help Musicians Do It Differently Fund, which is awesome. And the words to the first verse of this are adapted courtesy of the author Jasmine Lee Corrie. Cool little song.
See you want love safe, no, here. See you want love safe, no, you hear. See you want love safe, no, here. See you want love safe, no, you hear. See you want love safe, no, here. See you want love safe, no, you hear. See you want love safe, no, here. See you want love safe, no, you hear. Do you want love safe, no, here. See you want love safe, no, you hear. Do you want love safe, no, here. See you want love safe, no, you hear. Do you want love safe, no, here. See you want love safe, no, you hear. Do you want love safe, no, here. See you want love safe, no, you hear. Do you want love safe, no, here.
I see you, I want you here. I love you, I'll keep you safe. I know you, I'm here for you. You brighten my heart. I enjoy so you can enjoy yourself. I respect you, then you shall respect yourself. I'll soothe you and still learn to soothe yourself. You brighten my heart. You brighten my heart. You brighten my heart. You brighten my heart. You brighten my, brighten my. call void, and I will always love you, 'cause that's what mothers do, that's what fathers do, that's what I can do, and that's what you can do, that's what, 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 what's that? What's that? What's that? What's that? Okay, so the last offering for me is called Heartline Prelude, and this was the opening track to my last album, which is available on Bandcamp and iTunes, Spotify, all those platforms, and a lovely video by Andrea Pazos on YouTube too. So check that out. It's called Heartline Prelude. I challenged myself to express myself vocally, non-verbally. So there's only one line, and that's "You found your pearl, unfurl." So, Heart Mind Prelude. Listen out for the ice cubes clinking in the glass, and also that delicious sizzling sound when you put a hot pan under a cold tap. And I love my found sounds to uncover the magic in the mundane. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed. And now, passing over to the other rare green dogs. Yes, where does rare green dog come from? So, I want to tell you this. The rare as a green dog concept comes from as the Spanish phrase. Someone once told me I was rarer than a green dog. In Spanish, más rara que un perro verde. And I was like, wow, love the concept. So when I went to Berlin, I started doing some events and also when I came to Manchester. So the Rare as a Green Dog is championing those artists that dare to be rare. So welcome to the rest of the show. Enjoy it and enjoy the rare creative dogs. Thank you.
I am Michelle Green and I'm a writer. I write mostly short stories and poetry and sometimes for performance. And I'm very, very, very interested in maps, short story maps, personal maps, all kinds of maps. If you want to hear or read more of my work, you can find me at michellegreen.co.uk. And you can buy my book of short stories, Jebel Mara, from Comma Press. I hope that you are warm and well right now, and that if you're not well in body or in mind, I hope that you can find some comfort and some ease in these turbulent times. All my favorite flowers are weeds, spreading from stone slab crack to tumbling wall, to road edge, to bed. A long string of common names, and when they are torn at their stalks, they spring back green, with more cunning, more wit. All my favorite flowers are unashamed and unbowed, shimmying figure eights, noticing each other across distance and weather, bobbing heads, throwing up arms, cocking chins and smiling, gap-toothed. I see you, they shout over the intentional regiment of bulbs and cultivars from the weekend supplement. I see you, as wave after wave of slugs and snails break against their bodies like nothing more than a stiff breeze, because all my favorite flowers are older than the gardener. All my favorite flowers are throwing their heads back and laughing at chic. They are thumbing their inflorescence at Coco Chanel and piling on accessories. Too many necklaces, too many bees, a patina of poorly considered tattoos and a haircut that doesn't quite suit, foliage that bursts over the waistband of skinny cut jeans like the terrible swell of a spring flood, because all my favorite flowers don't give a f*** about your beauty standards. All my favorite flowers are executing rebellion, taking to the streets in last night's makeup and demanding change instead of bone meal, change instead of cloche. They are breaking concrete in lurid yellow, orange froth. They know that gardens are maintained hierarchies of opinion, and because all my favorite flowers are too much, too little, too soon, too late, they are conspiring with hard soil and punishing sun, and they are screaming themselves into this world alive. They are not waiting for you to consider them beautiful or worthy, all my favorite flowers, because their power is rhizomatic and elemental and stubborn and unashamed, and they are here, despite you, blooming.
Ach, du bist ja nicht mehr, sondern die Queen for me. Sprängende Seilschienen du von mir.
I don't miss the traffic or pollution, the crowding on tube trains.
What I miss least
I don't miss tiring bus
is
journeys
my morning commutes to work.
or planning the routes the night before to prevent anxiety. I don't miss interviews and stresses and
the pressure of work.
For routine and
all the sort of pressure that comes
deadlines,
with normal
decision making,
business life.
I don't miss the sense that we need to always be productive and progressing.
Now being in lockdown, that kind of go, go, go mentality has kind of been taken away a bit.
Quite like the fact that I've stopped for a little bit and it's okay to not be doing so much right now.
I'm quite enjoying, in moments of intensity, the kind of hyper locality of being just in my community for such an extended period of time.
But I do miss contact with people.
Being with my grandparents.
Seeing family.
My family. I miss them a lot.
Being with my friends.
I miss pints with friends who I've not seen because of work commitments getting in the way.
Being a Friday evening, the sun's just setting, I'm sat on a terrace with my friends, we're drinking Tintos de Verano, which is like red wine with lemonade with ice, and it's very refreshing.
What I'm missing most is hugging my girls. They may be 30 and 32, but they're
really excited
not too old for a hug from the old
my
bloke.
grandma and hug my friends again.
Just being able to go outside and go to a coffee shop and just sit and not necessarily be with people, but just be around people.
And kind of being able to be unnoticed as opposed to being somewhere and everyone's so aware of the humans that are around them.
Being able to walk out of your door and not think about what you're going to do, just
I miss
bumping into people in the street.
I miss the little things.
I actually miss going to work because work is really social for me.
And I think the thing that I miss most is my piano. I play the piano a lot for my own entertainment when I'm at home, though I have to say that where I am now, I'm compensated for beautifully by music of a different kind, through the bird song, through the natural sounds that are around us in the countryside.
What I miss the most is being under the water when it's really hot. Just being under the water.
The place in which we gather is shaken. So fall on your face and pray. Glorify your body. Anoint your head with oil. Fill your cup with boldness and debauchery. Drink the cup down to its dregs. Pour the earth out before you and prepare a table. Now, we will walk through still waters, green pastures, foaming wine, purple and scarlet, and 2,000 lilies of the valley of the shadow of death. We will find comfort in the waste places, sleep in the woods and dream. We will find grace in the wilderness, and we will lead, and we will follow. And when the dew rises, we will wake and lift our voices up among the branches.